Welcome to Minneapolis High School basketball here on 910KNA.com, as well as Eagle Communication Channel 8 in Minneapolis, as Minneapolis Lady Lions getting ready to take it home to Sacred Heart Lady Knights in tonight's league matchup between the two squads. And first time, guys, I was not able to be with you as we took on the Sacred Heart Knights, and we were able to come away with victories in both the girls and the boys game.
Well, the girls, it's a down year for Sacred Heart girls. Minneapolis girls, it's an up year for us. Minneapolis having a very exciting season, and Sacred Heart is working their way through this season. Minneapolis with an easy 61-29 victory in the first game earlier this season. Sacred Heart, though, has improved since then, and I look for them to play a little better here at home.
Anytime you play on your home floor, you do play a little bit better, and the ladies are going to have to come out and play in the same intensity and not look down on the fact that they won the first game by such a large portion. They're going to have to come away and fight through this one to come away with another league victory. Dale, you've got some stats for us.
Yeah, the Lady Knights are in the league 1-6. I'm sorry I do not have their overall record, but the Lady Lions are first with a 13-1 record, and second in the league with a 6-1 record, and first in the sub-state standings right now. For the series, this is the 42nd game in the series. The Knights lead it by a slim margin of 22-19. The Lady Lions winning the last game, and they had lost 4 previous straight before that to high-quality bunch of girls that are no longer here primarily. But, so we hope for a good second victory in this series for the season tonight. Both squads, the boys and girls, need to stay on their winning ways if at all possible to keep this #1 ranking in sub-state.
Swiss Center's right on their tails.
For positioning themselves in sub-state ball, and if they're fortunate enough to get the state, for the rankings there too.
#1 seed right now in the sub-state, Minneapolis girls playing Sacred Heart here tonight. We're about a minute and a half away from tip-off. Minneapolis would run their record to 14-1. Pretty exciting season so far for the girls. Been able to pretty much handle every team they've played, with the exception of the Lady Beloit Trojans, and we'll get another shot at them here shortly. But for the most part, the girls playing pretty good ball. We've been off for a little while. We didn't have that normal Tuesday game, and this is Friday, and we're over at the Sacred Heart Gym.
Sacred Heart played Southeast of Saline. The girls lost. The boys won last Tuesday while the Lions were idle, as Mike said.
Let's talk a little bit about the boys coming up after the girls here, of course. Same main gym here. Logan Weedle out for tonight with a partially torn tendon in his ankle.
Well, at least 2 games. He told me he hopes to be back next Friday when we go to Southeast of Saline.
He went limping by. It looks like it's a little gimpy. He didn't have too much of a gimp in his get-along, but hopefully he'll come back quickly from that ankle injury. It's kind of like Dwight Freeney with the Colts, day-to-day, but for the most part, we'll look for Logan back in a couple games. Minneapolis will miss him here tonight playing Sacred Heart. The first meeting, it was a nail-biter quite a ways through the game, and as I remember, Minneapolis hit some free throws late to take the victory.
Ended up winning by 15.
And it was tough going, but since then I've been keeping track of some of the Sacred Heart scores against the locals in this area, and they've been playing rather well.
They've had their ups and downs. They were down at Southeast at halftime last Tuesday, and Coach got on them at half, I guess, and read them the riot act, and they responded. But I'm sure they'll be up tonight.
We're just about ready for the lineups for Sacred Heart. As I mentioned, kind of a down year for them as far as girls. They've lost their big guns from the outside and inside that we've had to contend with for the last 8 years here at Sacred Heart. But first for Minneapolis, Ashlyn Macy, point guard for Minneapolis. 5'3" sophomore for Sacred Heart. 5'11" junior Kate Stein, number 3. Young ball club.
They
do have one senior with Chow.
They've got a couple players back, but I think what kind of hurts Sacred Heart is the depth. I don't know what comes off the bench.
Alderson, a 5'4" junior, starts at the other guard for Minneapolis. Connor Fulton, Shay Shoemaker, the senior leaders on this ball club for Sacred Heart. Number 12, Brittany, and I'm having trouble. Benilla. The light is not good up here, or actually anywhere in this gym. Amanda Loss for Sacred Heart. For Minneapolis, Allie Steinbrock and Kelsey Page rounds out the lineup for Minneapolis. Cynthia Panuco for Sacred Heart. So we have Panuco, Loss, Mania, Balderson, and Stein. And typically we have either prayer or the national anthem, and we'll see what we get here tonight. Might not get either.
Huh?
Maybe they're going to save it for the boys' game.
So,
well, just getting ready to tip off here. Scott, this is always kind of a confined area up here. Not a lot of room to maneuver. Yeah. And Minneapolis, I look for the girls to get out early here and score some points.
I see them pushing the ball. Push, run, get the ball up the court pretty quick. And I think the full court pressure, the defense, full court pressure will create some turnovers and create some points off turnovers. So
Shoemaker and Loss will jump center here as we get ready to tip, and we're underway. We have numbers already. Fulton all the way in, layup is good. She could have passed to the other side. The defense went with the offside, and Fulton all the way in for the layup. Smart to take that. She had an opening all the way in. They break the pressure. That's a walk.
And they call a foul instead.
Kelsey Page with the reach-in foul. That's her first team foul on Minneapolis. Oh, it's a shooting foul. Loss will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. First throw, rimming in.
Is that Panuco?
That's Panuco, yeah.
That's what I was looking at.
Yep, that is Cynthia Panuco. And the second free throw is good. Full court pressure by Sacred Heart. Macy clears the timeline to Fulton. Back out front to Shoemaker. And Page steps out. Baseline drive shot is rimming off. Gets her own rebound. Tries to get it off Steinbrock, but it's tipped out of bounds by Panuco. And it will be Minneapolis ball to play in. 2-2 tie here. We're just underway here in Sacred Heart Gymnasium. Fulton looks at a three-pointer, passes it up, gets it out front to Shoemaker. Now Steinbrock. It's a 2-3 zone by Sacred Heart. Page. Dribble drive in, has the ball stripped away by Sacred Heart, picked up by Stein. Now they have numbers. Panuco, in the paint she goes. Reach-in foul by Page, and that's her second foul in as about as many minutes. No, they call that on Steinbrock, but I didn't think Allie was too close to the
I could have sworn that was on Page.
I would have thought so too. Of course, positioning where from he called that would have been hard to have seen. So
long three-point shot, no good, and Fulton gets the rebound from Minneapolis, tracks it down, clearing at the corner. Now, skip pass to the other side, goes out of bounds as Macy throws it out of bounds. 6:54 left, first quarter. Little different look here. It's a 1-3-1 full court trapping pressure. Steinbrock late there.
That's 2 on Steinbrock.
That is Amanda Loss. The reach-in foul on Steinbrock, that's her second, as J.C. Crossan comes in for Minneapolis. Shot from the baseline looked good, rimming in and out. As Balderson had a good look from the baseline. Now Minneapolis on the move. Shoemaker back out front to Fulton. Bank shot, no good. What a rebound by Kylie Gregg. And the stick back is up and in.
Nice job of getting that backside help there. And almost created the turnover right there.
Gets a hand on it. They save it. Loss has it. Back out front to, and Sacred Heart's trying to work it in. Oh, it's an easy shot there as we go to sleep on the baseline. Stein with an easy bucket. We dribble right through their defense. Fulton baseline drive all the way in. Shot is no good, and she is fouled by Panuco, I believe. Nope, I've been wrong twice now.
Amanda Laws with the foul.
Laws with the reach-in foul. It's a 2-shot foul for Fulton. Connor, free throw line shot, no good.
Half-sister of former Minneapolis star Jacob Laws back in the late 90s.
Connor back to the stripe to shoot the second one, and that one's off the other side of the rim, no good. Skip past the other side. Amanda Loss has it back out front. Dribble drive in the paint, has it knocked away by Shoemaker, picked up by Page. Now we have numbers, we lose it. And she saves it back to Shoemaker. Back out front to Macy. Page with the ball, and she walks with it. Turnover, Minneapolis. And a quick 30-second timeout called by Coach Weatherman. We'll take one too. Minneapolis, Sacred Heart, all tied up at 4 apiece. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Pharmaceuticals since 1963. Joe and Amber Wool will help you with your medications, durable medical equipment, cosmetics, gifts, and greeting cards. Your hometown pharmacy, City Pharmacy, downtown Minneapolis.
Well, I said you would, but it's your daughter, Mike.
And we're back at Sacred Heart Gymnasium in Salina. 5:30 to go in the first quarter. It's knotted up at 4 apiece.
Sacred Heart to play it in, as Bonilla will play it in to Balderson. Now I'm having trouble with Balderson's name. Panuco, dribble drive, in the paint she goes, shot no good, tries to get her on rebound, and Macy skies for the rebound for Minneapolis. Now Shoemaker tries the baseline, shut down out front. Fulton shot, good. Connor Fulton with a nice shot from the top of the key, and it goes in. Minneapolis now with a 2-point lead. Alderson out front, entry pass to Loss, dribble drive in, that shot is blocked. Panuco had the baseline, Shoemaker closed. Nice stuff by Shea Shoemaker. It's a box and one is what it is. Entry pass to Crossan off the glass, no good, missed an easy one there. And Amanda Loss with the rebound for the Lady Knights. Little different twist. Minneapolis has seen little weird defenses, and we're seeing one here. I think it's either a triangle and one or a box and one, as the zone is played by 4 players and man-to-man on Shea Shoemaker all over the floor. Coach Weatherman called it a junk defense, but it's effective at times.
Right now, just not the girls haven't came out with the energy that I thought we would see to start, and maybe that's a little bit of a layoff. But right now, just not the energy I expected to see to start this ballgame.
Baker comes in for Minneapolis. Entry pass over the top to Loss. Now Balderson, right wing, gets it clear out. And a 3-second call on Stein is the call. as Rodriguez is in the lineup for Sacred Heart, number 11. Fulton eludes the trap. Almost a double dribble there. Gets it off to Page. Back to Fulton. Macy, left wing. Skip pass to Page. Has position. Shot off the glass. No good. And Loss has the rebound, tied up by Page.
Nice job by Kelsey there to reach in and grab the ball. Not an arm there. They get
he's got a foul on her.
Well, the ref on the backside called a jump.
Yeah, that's the one I saw.
The one on the front side called a foul.
Oh, wow.
That's Kelsey's second foul.
No, Dale, I saw the tie-up called on the backside, and that's the one. Kind of surprised me there.
6-4, Minneapolis.
4 team fouls for the Lady Lions, 1 for the Knights. 3:46 in the first quarter.
Balderson with the ball, clears the timeline. Panuco, right wing. Dribble drive baseline is hacked by Fulton. And that's the 15th foul on Minneapolis. Fulton with her first foul. Oh, they're calling that a shooting foul. And Panuco right back to the free throw line to shoot 2. Free throw is no good. Front rimmed it.
Well, it's kind of dangerous. Not Bailey Walker in the ball game for the line.
Kind of dangerous to keeping your opponent at the free throw line. They can rack up quite a few points. And that one's in and out, no good.
Oh.
And they out hustle us for the rebound. Loss with it. Oh, two-hand push shot by Panuco. Goes in. And Sacred Heart has tied the game. Now Shoemaker has the ball stolen from her. Panuco has it tipped out of there by Gregg. Nice hustle by Kylie Gregg. And as you mentioned, Scott, the girls just don't have too much intensity. Sacred Heart's kind of out hustling us. Entry pass, there we go. Shoemaker all over that one. Pulls it down, and the turnover, Sacred Heart almost. Gregg. And the reach-in foul on Balderson as they try the entry pass to Shoemaker. That's her first. Sacred Heart's second team foul. We'll play it in under her own bucket. Lost steps in front of Shoemaker's the entry pass by Fulton, and it will be our ball again to play in. They zone up on the inbounds play, 2-3 zone. Now the entry pass to Shoemaker and the reach-in foul on Amanda Loss.
That's 2 on Amanda. I've got 2 for her, yep.
Yeah, good deal.
That's what she signaled to the coach also. I've got 2, Coach.
Fulton to play it in. Out front it goes to Bailey Walker. Shoemaker, long three-pointer, rimming out. And Baker comes out there with it. Shoemaker try that one again. It rims out also. She's had 2 of them partially down. They will not stay down. Walker out front. Crossover dribble being guarded by Rodriguez. Now Shoemaker out front.
Great rebound by Baker as well as Gregg on those last possessions down there.
Now they elect to go in a 2-3 zone. Nice dribble drive shot is no good. Fulton has the rebound. Her stick back is off the bottom of the backboard, and Amanda Loss claims the board for the Lady Knights. 2:15 left first quarter.
Knotted up at 6 here.
Panuco out front to Loss. Right wing, Balderson puts the ball on the floor. Tries to pass it off to a teammate. It's saved.
She saves it, though.
Minneapolis has got to get over there and expect that ball to be saved. They're just standing around here.
And the turnover. She must have. I didn't see it. Dale had some blockage there, but it looks like she either stepped on the out of bounds line or just tripped over there. So
yeah, my view was blocked a little bit.
Arnold Schmidberger calls a full timeout for his Lady Knights, and we'll take one too. Minute 59 left first quarter. We're all tied up at 6 apiece.
C&R Plating would like to take this time to thank their many friends and customers for making their business what it is today. Kevin also wants to wish the Minneapolis Lions a great season. C&R Plating, a Lion sports backer.
The State Bank of Delphus and the Ottawa County Bank in Minneapolis are locally owned community banks, committed to making your banking experience as easy and personal as possible. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
If you're searching for the right insurance to fit your needs, look no further. The Scott Osherman Agency is the place to go. American Family Insurance has been providing security and peace of mind for over 80 years. Call the Scott Osherman Agency in Minneapolis, your American Family Insurance agent.
Welcome back to Sacred Heart High School here in Salina, Kansas.
Dale, why don't you ask Jeanette if she brought some more of those cookies? Those were, I'm ready for one now.
Scott fed me on the way over. I'm sorry, I don't need one.
Would have had them for you, but you weren't with us. So.
Full court pressure by Sacred Heart. We break the pressure. Nice job. Shoemaker finds Baker, and she misses the chippy. Now Shoemaker has her shot blocked by Balderson. Spin move is shut down by the good defense by Sacred Heart. Fulton with a long shot, no good, and Loft with the rebound.
Great rebounds by Sacred Heart underneath the basket. They're doing a nice job of
Stein off the loss. That is intercepted by Gregg, and looked like Rodriguez jumps in there and pushes Gregg, but I guess the ball will be Minneapolis as tipped out there by Rodriguez. Crossing back in, Baker gets a breather. Walker, Gregg, Fulton, Crossan, and Shoemaker. All the way in, Fulton shot off the glass, no good, and the tie-up. Possession arrow to Sacred Heart as Fulton missed the left-hand runner and jumped in there to tie up Sacred Heart on the rebound. Still just 6-6 here in the early going.
We have to find a way to start getting the ball in the basket.
Shoemaker with a nice steal, jumps in front of that pass, and having a little trouble handling it. Her left-hand shot's off the bottom of the backboard, no good. Steals it again. This time I think she'll have an easy one. Nope, and the reach-in foul by Balderson. That's her second. Did they call that on the floor? They did. And Minneapolis to play it in on the out-of-bounds play. Fulton to trigger it. Off to Walker. 50 seconds left first quarter. Shoemaker with the ball. 2-3 zone by Sacred Heart. Baseline, Gregg, shot is good, and she is undercut by Stein. Kylie Gregg with a nice aggressive move finally to the glass, and the shot was up and in, and she's awarded the and one here.
Foul is called on Stein. That's her first personal, but Kylie will have an and one here.
40 seconds left. Free throw is good. Kylie Gregg with the three-point play puts Minneapolis in the lead here. Nice aggressive move as Gregg found the baseline wide open, gets all the way to the rack. Now we can keep Sacred Heart out of the paint here. 28 seconds. That pass is tipped out of bounds, and it will be Sacred Heart's ball to play in. Balderson to play it in for the Lady Knights. Stein puts a karate chop on Gregg. There's a travel call, a turnover, just what we needed. Minneapolis will have the ball here with 23 seconds left. Walker in the backcourt gets it off to Gregg. Throws it away.
Good hustle
comes
by
to
Fulton.
rescue it, and we do beat the 10-second call. Crossan. Now Gregg, Shoemaker all alone. We better take that one, hadn't we? Shot no good. Fulton has a rebound shot.
Yes. Nice job. Nice job by Connor Fulton on the backside to get that rebound, to fight for it, and then to quickly put it up. So
Last 5 points in the quarter scored by the Lions to break that tie.
Boy, she stayed after that. We needed that bucket, and she did too. Right at the buzzer, Minneapolis takes a 5-point lead. We'll be back with second quarter action here in just a minute.
Bennett Autoplex supports the Minneapolis Lions. At Bennett Autoplex Salina, you'll find a small-town family atmosphere with great prices on new and used cars, new GMC trucks and SUVs. Serving their customers since 1957, Bennett Autoplex Salina.
The Minneapolis Junior Senior High School Lionbackers are proud to continue their long-term support of the broadcast to the Lions games. Join them as they support student activities and the teachers of Minneapolis Junior Senior High School. Go Lions, we're with you all the way.
Where do you go when you need groceries? Jeans IGA, of course. Jeans is proud to be a sponsor of Minneapolis sports and hopes that you will encourage your children to be as competitive in the classroom as they are in sports. Jeans IGA, a proud sponsor of today's game.
Farm Bureau's.
Welcome back to Sacred Heart High School, Salina, Kansas, 11-6. Lady Lions finally pick up a little defensive intensity there. They had 4 quick turnovers in the first probably 4 minutes, and finally they started, instead of giving the ball up, they started getting the ball, taking it away. That did help us a little bit in transition. Didn't score any off those turnovers, but it did, in fact, end up in points. So 11-6, ladies having start the second quarter.
Triangle and 1, it looks like, with Balderson playing man-to-man against Shoemaker. Dribble drive in, Fulton off the glass. It's going to go. Connor Fulton with a nice aggressive move into the paint. Gets the ball up high off the glass and drops in for a point, or for a bucket. Fulton with 2 baskets here. Oh, we let Panuco get all the way down the baseline and right around into the low block for an easy shot.
Who about lost that?
Fulton in. Oh, she's hacked by Stein and no call. It looked like she was fouled on the pass in.
Who scored down
Panuco.
Panuco.
Sacred Heart with the ball, trailing by 5. Panuco on the right wing, entry pass to Stein. Shot off the glass is good. We got to play defense, kids. 2 easy baskets by Sacred Heart. Macy, now Shoemaker, nice pass to Crossan, shot good. JC Crossan streaking to the basket, and as usual, if Shoemaker can find you, the pass was right on the money. That's an easy basket. Stein with the ball off to Balderson, entry pass to Laws, shot good. Sacred Heart's press not really too effective so far. We're having a little trouble with it. Walker on the left wing. Skip pass to Shoemaker. Down the lane she goes. Scoop shot good. Jay Shoemaker splits the defenders, and the shot is up and in.
Gets her first points of the night right there, though.
Both teams are starting to find the range. Panuco right wing. Dribble drive is shut down by Fulton, and then she reaches in. Got to move your feet, Connor. Little hesitation move by Panuco. It got Connor off balance a little bit. Bonilla back in, along with Gregg.
Connor will sit down as Connor has 2 fouls as well.
Boy, they get in down low to Panuco. Shot no good, and Gregg has the rebound, and she throws it away.
Nope.
Walker quick to go get it, rescues it. Now jump shot in the paint, rimming out.
Ashley Macy
just rips that rebound away from Bonilla, and the stick back right off the glass. Nice strong move. 30-second timeout called by Schmidberger. Well, Scott, Minneapolis starting to show a little bit of life.
They are. They let them get 2 quick baskets, and finally they kind of go on a little bit of run right there, and that's helped them out to give them a 7-point lead here at the 5:50 mark. So
still first half action, 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here. Minneapolis leading by 7 and starting to put some points on the board. Coach Weatherman is pointing out the defensive problem we've had down there the last 2 times down. They've got the ball down on the low block and had a couple easy shots. Loss and Stein down low. Now Bonilla, Balderson, Panuco, Loss, and Betty Boos. in for Sacred Heart. Loss out front, motion offense, down low it goes. The ball is stripped away, and the reach-in foul by Panuco. As she had Greg on the arm, that's the 6th team foul on Sacred Heart. First personal foul on Panuco. 2-2-1. Full court pressure. We throw over the top. Shoemaker sees crossing all alone. Shot good.
Nice break of that press right there. And by doing that, what's going to happen is they're going to have to. They're not going to be able to play full court
they
press.
can't get back in time. And the nice crisp pass by Shoemaker has crossing all the way to the basket. Panuco throws up a prayer and it goes in. Now Walker, and that is definitely a blocking foul on Bonilla.
And Bailey Walker will go to the line for a 1-on-1.
And early on, I would thought Sacred Heart would got to the 1-on-1 sooner, but Minneapolis is there first, and Walker goes to the free throw line to shoot. 1-on-1, first throw on its way. It's good.
We took all our foulers out of the game.
Well, we've got 3 players on the bench, all starters, in Page, Fulton, and Steinbrock, all with 2 fouls apiece.
22-14, Minneapolis with the lead. Walker gets them both, and it's 23-14. Dale, how was that beer rock? Looked like it was about the size of a half a loaf of bread.
It was a little cold in the very middle, but
looked like it was sizable.
It was good.
Betty Boost with the ball, throws it away, crossing with the steal, layup. Good.
Nice job.
Casey
Crossing right there with a great job, and JC just did a nice job of stepping right in there. And wow,
Coach
did a nice job
had
there.
enough.
So Coach Schmidtberger calls a full timeout. We'll take one too. Minneapolis all of a sudden out to an 11-point lead. 4:52 left in the first half. We'll be back after this 1-minute timeout.
Wide range of insurance and financial products help protect what's most important, your family, auto, home, and other possessions. Call your Farm Bureau Financial Services agent in Minneapolis, George Dressy. Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company, Farm Bureau Mutual Insurance Company.
Roth Repair has been a fixture in Minneapolis for some time now. Fixture, get it? Roth Repair can fix, replace, maintain, patch, build, remodel, and mend just about anything. The work is professional and the cost is reasonable. Roth Repair, Minneapolis. Call them today if you need something done right the first time.
Let's make it delicious. Let's make it fast. Let's make it a meal from KT's in downtown Minneapolis. KT's, home of the almost world-famous hamburger. KT's wishes the Lions best wishes during the upcoming season.
Bennington State Bank is proud to sponsor the Minneapolis Lions this season. They're proud to be a part of their great community and strive for excellence in their school curriculum and athletics. Bennington State Bank, your trusted hometown bank, with offices in Bennington, Minneapolis, Salina, and Wamego. Member
JIC.
Welcome back to Salina, Kansas.
Minneapolis picking up full court. Alderson all the way down, gets it off to Betty Booz. Entry pass to Stein, and
Traveled. She walked with it down the baseline, went to pass, and pulled that pivot foot just as she let it go, and turnover will go back to the Lady Lions.
Macy with the ball clears the timeline, and Sacred Heart's taken off the full court pressure, but they've stayed with their box in one or triangle in one. They have somebody following Shoemaker all over the floor. Skip pass to Walker. She can hit him. And Coach Weatherman recognizes the so-called junk defense. 30-second timeout, because it is definitely a little different than what the girls are used to seeing. We'll take a quick timeout ourselves. Minneapolis leading 25-14.
FDIC.
Eagle Communications, home of ECTV, high-speed internet, 910 KINA News Talk, and 99 KG Country is a proud sponsor of Lions sports coverage. Listen to live broadcast on 910KINA.com or on your local Eagle Cable, Channel 8.
Todd and Shelley Wilson and Wilson Shields Funeral Home offer affordability and dignity. They know that the Minneapolis Lions will have a great season and want to wish them the best. Wilson Shields Funeral Home, our family serving your family.
Welcome back to Salina, Kansas here. Lady Lions with the 25-14 lead and the ball. Kylie Greg to inbounds.
They change up the defense a little bit, 2-3 zone. The entry pass, Gregg could not get it into Shoemaker. Now the entry pass to Gregg's tipped out there by Loss. They have numbers. Loss all the way into the paint. Shot is blocked by Crossan.
Great block by Crossan right there.
It will be Sacred Heart's ball to play in. Balderson to play it in. 4 minutes left first half. Get it into Panuco. That's tipped out there by Gregg. Nice defensive play by Kylie Gregg. Jumps the passing lane as Panuco was the recipient of the pass. Now Betty Booz out front to Panuco. Dribble drive into the paint she goes, and a blocking foul is called on Gregg, I believe. Yes. Finally, I'm right. Kylie Gregg's first personal foul. Panuco back to the free throw line. She's been there quite a bit tonight.
She has been.
1-1 here. Free throw, good. 10-point lead for the Lady Lions. Stein, Loss, Panuco, Betty Booz, and Balderson. Second throw on its way. It is good also.
Well, she made 2, missed 2, made another 2, so her next 2 will be a miss.
I'll go for that. Shoemaker stop and pop right at the top of the key. Crossan saves it, but she could only throw it into Balderson. And she's being hounded in the backcourt by Macy. Out front, Stein, right wing. Balderson entry pass to Loss.
Nice
She's
pass.
all alone.
Nice pass down low.
And I know Coach Schmidberger would love to see that happen about every time down the floor. Nice entry pass. Loss with the defense on her hip. That was a walk. Walker with the step before she put the ball on the floor. Baker back in for Minneapolis, and Kylie Gregg will get a breather. 3:11 left first half action. Right wing Panuco has a pretty good dribble drive, has a crossover dribble, but Minneapolis stays with her that time. Now she has a shot from the right elbow, and somebody's got her on the arm. She'll go right back to the free throw line to shoot 2. And Riley Baker's whistled with her first personal foul.
Okay, so here's my theory here. Let's see if it works.
Okay, I'm with you. First throw on its way, rimming in.
I was hoping I was right.
Well, maybe 1 for 2 here. Panuco at the free throw line has quite a few attempts here tonight. That one is good also. 2 for 2. She's what?
6 for 8.
8.
Yeah.
Walker with the ball out on top. Macy looking inside.
Doubling down on Shoemaker.
Baker left wing, now back to Macy. Walker, and that pass, there's no way to get that threaded through Loss and Stein, as both of them were double teaming Shoemaker. It's tipped out of bounds by Sacred Heart. It will be Minneapolis ball. Baker out front, it goes to Crossan, back to Macy. Walker with a look, now we get it in deep. Shoemaker shot is good. That one rolled over the rim and in. Betty Booz gets it into Balderson. Over the top to Panuco, the baseline. She is trapped. And a good call there. She was trapped, tried a spin move, and traveling is a call. Minneapolis was playing straight up.
Good call by the official there. I was afraid they were going to get a ticky-tack.
Walker
27-20 Lady Lions with the lead.
out front to Baker. Back to Macy, long shot. Ooh, off the back of the rim, no good. Baker with the follow-up. Shot, rebound, and stick back is good.
Nice rebound by Baker.
Macy with a good pressure defense in the back court, but Alderson able to get across the timeline. sure looked like Shoemaker had a lot of ball, but I think a foul is going to be the call.
When you go up in the air like that, more than often than not, you're going to get a call on you.
Panuco back to that free throw line to shoot 2 here. 9th team foul. That free throw is no good. Off the front of the rim. Minute 40 left here in the first half. Panuco, second throw on its way. It is good. 29-21, Minneapolis by 8, minute 36 left. Walker, now Baker on the left wing. Shoemaker all alone, over the rim, no good. And Macy had a hand on it, tips it out of bounds. And it will be Sacred Heart's ball.
29-21, minute 26 left.
Panuco has it, clears the timeline for Sacred Heart. Betty Boos, entry pass to Stein is tipped out of there by Shoemaker as she was fronting her, and Crossan had the double team on the backside. 2-3 zone here by Minneapolis on the inbounds play. Boos, long shot. Get nothing, back to Loss. Her shot, no good, and Shoemaker rips that rebound away from Stein. All the way up to Crossan. Layup no good as Balderson had JC on the arm, and Crossan will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. That's Balderson's third foul. That could be big. She handles the ball for the club. Crossan first free throw, good.
Yeah,
for glass and in.
Hey, they count.
Absolutely, they count.
Second free throw is good.
And she makes them
Got them both. No question about it. Both of them were nothing but net. 31-21 after they hit glass. Shoemaker ties up Panuco, and that's a good call as the ref was right there as Shoemaker had the ball as Panuco turned right into the defense. Betty Boos looks to throw it in the backcourt. Balderson back to Betty. Is tipped by Shoemaker, and Baker almost has it. Now Panuco, double dribble. Used both hands a couple of times there, and turnover to Minneapolis. 52 seconds left in this first half.
31-21, Lady Lions with the lead.
Chance here to go up by an even dozen. Baker with the ball. Back to Macy. Walker, skip pass to Baker. Back to Macy, shot. No good. That's tipped out of there by Crossan. It will be Sacred Heart's ball. A little early in the possession, I think, to take the shot, but an open look. Regardless, good chance. That is stuffed by Shoemaker as Betty Boos tries to throw it over the top.
And foul, that's 4 on Balderson.
I call that on Shoemaker.
Oh my goodness.
Now Jay thinks she's going to the free throw line.
Oh man,
They call it on Shoemaker?
yes, they called a charge on Shoemaker.
That's about a...
And Balderson's even looking at it like, my goodness.
That wasn't even close.
Wow.
Now Sacred Heart.
Well, there's a...
That's a make-up call.
Yeah, it is. Oh my goodness. Still
Goodness.
baffled at that call.
Oh, that was...
So,
Shoemaker had her defender on her hip and was going to the basket, and she was called with the offensive foul. Player control just didn't quite make too much sense at the time, and it still doesn't now. Minneapolis puts Shoemaker Fulton back in here for the last 20 seconds. Almost a walk by Fulton. Walker, long shot. Good.
there you go.
Bailey Walker with her first attempt, and it's nothing but net from three-point range. Now Crossan
Almost a push foul on Laws right there.
Yes, it was. I noticed that.
Crossan did a great job of fronting that thing. She tipped it out of bounds, but so.
Here's a good move here by Coach to get a couple of players out of harm's way. Emma Giles in for defensive purposes down low on Stein. Long shot, no good, and the rebound by Baker on the backside. And that's the way the first half will end on the three-pointer by Walker. Minneapolis up 13, 34-21. We'll be back with some stats, point totals, and the second half action here in just a minute.
Welcome back to Salina, Kansas. Sacred Heart High School has the Minneapolis Lady Lions with the 34-21 lead at the half. Lady Lions come out and score 11 points in the first quarter, 23 points in the second quarter. But Sacred Heart, they really came out in the second quarter and did a little bit better as well, as they scored 6 in the first, 15 in the second. 13 points coming from Panuco, as Cynthia with 13 points. What's interesting about that is 7 for 10 from the free throw line for just her and the team for the ball game. So she goes to the free throw line 10 times, comes away with 7 points. Also for Amanda Laws with 4 points, and Kate Stein with 4 points for the Sacred Heart Knights. Balderson with 3, should have been 4 fouls. Amanda Laws with 2, Panuco 1, Benilo 1, and Stein 1. For the Minneapolis Lady Lions, as they come out, they have 2 points by Ashlyn Macy, 5 by Bailey Walker, 8 by Connor Fulton, 4 by Shay Shoemaker, 5 by Kylie Gregg, 8 points by J.C. Crossan, and 2 by Riley Baker, excuse me, for a total of 34 points. A little bit different look of a defense that we've got to go against tonight. And Lady Lions, as they've got, as I said, 34 points, and they're fighting hard. First half turnovers, Sacred Heart with 15, Lady Lions with 6, so they did much better in the second quarter. On the turnover side, Lady Lions 5 or 7 from the free throw line.
Well, as you mentioned, a little different twist on the defensive end. Minneapolis had some girls step up, Fulton with 8 and Crossan with 8 to help on the offensive end, as they're doubling down on Shoemaker and keeping a man on her at all times. Well, we got a minute or two here. Let's talk Sub-State. Dale, let's fill us in on where we're going for Sub-State and what's our main competition when we get there.
Well, Sub-State is hosted by Beloit this year for the 3A Sub-State that we're in. Right now, the boys and the girls both lead in both sides as far as the record is concerned. On the girls' side, Smith Center's in second with an 11-2 record. Beloit's in third with a 10-4. Of course, Beloit's the only one that's beaten the Lady Lions this year. On the boys' side, the Beloit is in second with 10-4, and Norton is in third with 9-5. If the Lady Lions should hang on to this number 1 slot through the end of February, they'll draw a bye in the first round of Sub-State, because St. John's Military is included in our Sub-State. And of course, they don't field the girls' team, so there will not be 8 teams in the Sub-State for the girls' side. That's in wrestling. The Lions will go to
Rossville, America.
Okay, I was thinking it was Rossville, not St. George. I don't know. I have not looked to see who all their competition is going to be there, but I think they'll probably be heavily favored.
They should qualify a bunch of kids for state and more than likely win that Sub-State there.
That's a really good draw for them.
Yeah.
A lot of times we have to go west in that Sub-State, or in that I guess you.
The 2L Saline wrestlers. Omley and can't remember the Hispanic boy's name, but they'll be in a different Sub-State on the west side, so our coaching staff will have to split.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Elsling's not in the same sub-state, so.
But an interesting thing in the Kansas Coaches Association polls for wrestling and both basketball squads, all 3 squads are rated number 7. How about that?
Isn't that pretty cool?
7, 7, and 7.
I'll take it.
The Minneapolis girls and boys climbed 2/7 in the latest poll.
A nice power forward alumnus from Minneapolis down there. We got Drew Crossan, Dylan's older brother.
And Jordan Crossan just walked by.
And Jordan's here also, yeah.
So
the post for the Minneapolis girls for 4 consecutive years. As Sacred Heart girls walk back out on the court. We've got about a minute, 15 seconds left before we start the second half, but Minneapolis all of a sudden with a 13-point lead. And you know, we saw the intensity was not there to start the game, and they picked it up there in the second quarter and at the end of the first half. But Minneapolis is going to have to stay after it here and keep these Sacred Heart Lady Knights at bay.
One of the things I think that got us rolling there in the second quarter was beating their press. We got a lot of open looks that we were able to convert.
yeah, J.C. Crossan had a couple really big baskets after breaking the press. Great passes by Shay Shoemaker down to her. Shay's only got 4 points, but they're doubling, sometimes triple teaming her down in that low post.
And with 2 players just as tall as she is, so makes it a little difficult for her.
Yep. Absolutely.
Possession arrow to Minneapolis here to start the second half. Connor Fulton will play it in. And we'll start the second half as we did the first half. Panuco lost Stein, Balderson, and Rodriguez, or Bonilla, excuse me. For Minneapolis, it'll be Macy, Fulton, Shoemaker, Steinbrock, and Page. Steinbrock had to ride the bench quite a while there in the whole second quarter, actually.
And Page also.
Fulton skipped past to Page. Back to Fulton. Has a look at a 3 on its way. No good. Steinbrock with a big rebound, and now Stein comes and clears the board for Sacred Heart. Alderson in the backcourt. Gets it off to Panuco. Walks with the ball. No call. All the way in. Shot is good.
She's definitely their best ball player.
Oh, by far. Just a good ball handler, good ball player, period.
Fulton gets it off to Shoemaker. Now back to Page. Shot from the left wing. No good. And Sacred Heart has an easy layup. Misses it. Bonilla all the way in. Now we have an easy shot.
Nice job
Not
by
an easy shot.
over 3 players.
With the turn in the paint.
Great
She
pass
was
by
against.
Ashlyn Macy to get it down there to her. When she threw that thing, I thought, how in the world are we going to get that to her?
1 against 3, and Steinbrock put it in.
There's a makeup call there.
Panuco, shot no good. And Page has the rebound for Minneapolis. Palming is the call. Turnover Minneapolis. And it will be Sacred Heart's ball to play in under their own basket here. Balderson will play it in, playing with 3 fouls here. Long shot, no good. That's tipped out there by Stein, picked up by Macy. And Minneapolis has the ball back. Fulton, right wing Shoemaker. Skip pass to Macy. Now Fulton to Page, shot, no good. Steinbrock with the rebound. Stick back is blocked by Stein. Now Panuco has it in the backcourt. Gets it off to Balderson. 6:12 left, third quarter. Minneapolis man-to-man, and they throw it away. Pass over the top is no good, and it will be Minneapolis ball. Macy off to Fulton. Back to Page. Entry pass to Shoemaker. Now skip pass to Macy, right wing. Back to Fulton. Dribble drive. In the paint she goes. Shot is up and no good, but she is fouled. It's either Loss or Stein. And it's on Loss.
Third personal foul by Laws as well, so. Connor will go to the line.
Fulton will shoot 2. First one on its way, no good. Her shot has just been off last 3 or 4 games. Second throw on its way, it's no good. We fight for the rebound. Shoemaker comes out with it, gets it off to Page. Shoemaker dribble drive in the paint she goes, scoop shot, good. Shoemaker with a nice runner from the left wing. Sacred Heart now with the ball in the backcourt having problems. Benia has the ball stuffed by Shoemaker as she tries to throw over the top. Still have not cleared the timeline. Tipped by Minneapolis. I think they get a new 10 seconds. Balderson, long shot, no good. Stein rescues the ball. Now the entry pass to Loss, back out front. Panuco, long 2-pointer, no good. And Shoemaker cleans the rebound up. That's tipped by Panuco, goes out of bounds. It will be Minneapolis ball.
Panuco, pretty solid ball player. She good hustle.
Pretty active.
Yep.
Page off to Macy. Entry pass to Steinbrock, and Panuco is behind her with the push.
Panuco a junior this year?
No, she's senior. So, according to the roster here.
Well, I'm sure it's right.
Fulton to play it in, gets it off to Page.
And she walks with it.
Travel is the call. She's had a couple of those tonight. Needs to put the ball on the floor. She'll get it back though. Balderson in the backcourt being hounded by Minneapolis guards. Laws all the way in.
Great job.
What a block.
By Kelsey Page there with the block.
Ball out of bounds to Sacred Heart, 38-23. Panuco, long 3-pointer, rimming off. Shoemaker with a rebound. We have numbers. 3 on 2. Macy on the left wing, back to Fulton. In the lane she goes, shot, rimming off. And Panuco has the board for Sacred Heart. Panuco on the right wing, being guarded closely by Fulton. Entry pass to Laws. Long shot by Balderson, no good, and Shoemaker has a hand on it, but it's tipped out there by Stein.
Sacred Heart gets a couple new players in. Number 11, Rodriguez, as well as Boos.
Betty Boos.
This is Bonnie Boos.
Oh, Bonnie? Yeah, she had a sister. Betty and Bonnie. Bonnie. Entry pass is, they try to get it in down low to Shoemaker
4.
and Balderson and Laws.
If that's on Laws, that's 4. Yeah.
With the double team and the reach-in foul on Amanda. That's her 4th personal foul. Out front it goes. Page, long shot, good.
There you go.
3-point shot by Kelsey Page. Gave that ball a chance to get in. Balderson in the backcourt. Clears the timeline. Has it tipped out of there by Fulton and the tie-up by Macy and Rodriguez. Possession arrow to the Lady Knights. They'll play it in as Minneapolis gets ready to check in a fresh 4. Bragg, Cross, and Walker and Baker enter the contest. Shoemaker will stay in. They'll play it in under their own bucket. We fall asleep on the backside.
Got lucky there.
We got lucky. Loss had it in deep on the low block. Missed the easy shot. Entry pass to Crossan. Back out front to Gregg. Left wing, Baker. Long shot, no good. Crossan gets the rebound back to Gregg. Shot, no good. And Bonnie Boos with the rebound. Is that Bonnie or Betty?
Bonnie, I think he said.
It says
Very
here.
good.
It says
I'll
here
take it.
Bonnie, so.
I'm with you.
So.
Booth with the ball out front. Entry pass to Loss. Has the ball tipped out there. Nice block from the back without fouling with Shoemaker and picks up the loose ball. Right wing Baker. Out front it goes Gregg. She'll jack it from there. I know Walker will. Shot no good. Gregg rescues the ball back to Baker. Skip pass to Walker. Double dribble is the call. Turnover Minneapolis. Coach Schmidberger wants a full timeout and granted one, and we'll take one too. 2:51 left, third quarter. Minneapolis 41, Sacred Heart 23.
City Pharmacy has brought to you quality professional pharmaceuticals since 1963. Joe and Amber Wool will help you with your medications, durable medical equipment, cosmetics, gifts, and greeting cards. Your hometown pharmacy, City Pharmacy, downtown Minneapolis.
C&R Plating would like to take this time to thank their many friends and customers for making their business what it is today. Kevin also wants to wish the Minneapolis Lions a great season. C&R Plating, a Lions sports backer.
The State Bank of Delphus and the Ottawa County Bank in Minneapolis are locally owned community banks, committed to making your banking experience as easy and personal as possible. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
If you're searching for the right insurance to fit your needs, look no further. The Scott Osherman Agency is the place to go. American Family Insurance has been providing security and peace of mind for over 80 years. Call the Scott Osherman Agency in Minneapolis, your American Family Insurance agent.
Full court pressure by Minneapolis. They clear the timeline. Panuco gets it off right wing. Shot no good by Betty Boos. And Bonnie, gets it up for the second time. The shot is no good. Now Gregg all the way in, no good. And the reach-in foul by Walker. Gregg had it in too far under to get that shot up. But a nice quick play to bring the ball up the court. Minneapolis on the move, up-tempo. Sacred Heart not back on defense. Almost an easy layup. Balderson in the backcourt throws over the top to Panuco. And Crossan with the blocking foul, and Panuco will go to the free throw line to shoot two.
She's been there a few times tonight.
Crossan's first foul. 41-23, two-shot foul here by Panuco. First throw on its way, it's good.
Second shot on its way.
Second free throw rimming off, and Shoemaker skies for the rebound for Minneapolis. Reach in by Panuco to no avail as Shoemaker has a nice crossover dribble. Now Gregg, three-point shot, rattles it in and out. And Panuco has the rebound but cannot hold her feet. Traveling is the call. Minneapolis had her trapped there, but nice job not fouling as Fulton gets back into the contest, and Shoemaker will get a quick breather here. 2:10 left, third quarter. Minneapolis ball. Baker to play it in, gets it out to Gregg. Back to Baker. Skip pass to Fulton. Dribble drive, kicks it back out to Walker. Gregg can't pull the trigger. Baker can from the baseline. Shot no good, and Bonnie Boos.
Oh, wow.
What a
Good job by Kylie Gregg right there. Kylie coming out of nowhere and tips it off of a boost right there.
Yeah, could not handle the pass as the rescue by Gregg goes off of Sacred Heart to Minneapolis. Out front, Walker, entry pass to Baker, back to Fulton. Skip pass is intercepted by Bonnie Boos. Alderson has it off to Rodriguez.
And there's a walk.
I think she's a little gimpy on that one ankle, but she cannot hold her pivot foot there, and traveling is the call.
Nice pick up full court press here. They can't get it in. Wow.
We throw it away.
Last touch
Luckily
by
it goes
Sacred
off
Heart.
of them.
Luck
so-
would have it.
What was that, Dale?
Last touch by Sacred Heart is what I was saying.
Fulton to play it in. Minneapolis having a little trouble at times, just getting the ball in from the out of bounds. Fulton right wing. Skip pass to Walker. Greg back to Fulton. Baseline drive, shot. No good. Crossing with the stick back. No good. Now Fulton has it again. Shot. She is fouled by Stein, I believe.
I think you're right.
She will go to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Connor struggling tonight from the line.
Free throw, no good.
0 for 5 from the line so far tonight.
Second throw, like the first one, off the heel of the rim, and a pushing foul on Crossan. That's the third team foul on Minneapolis. That's JC's second personal foul. And it will be Sacred Heart's ball. Minute 14 left, third quarter. Balderson in the backcourt picks up her dribble, gets it off to Bonnie Boos. She's trapped. Throws over the top to Cynthia Panucco. All the way in she goes. Shot off the glass, no good. Back to Boos, shot good. (41-26). Minneapolis with a nice 15-point lead here. Sacred Heart trying to limit the pain here as Minneapolis goes all the way to the rack. Fulton shot no good. Stick back is no good. And Bonnie Boos with the rebound for Sacred Heart.
There's a walk, yeah.
Double dribble on Panucco as she used both hands as she cut across the lane. Turnover to Minneapolis. Bonilla back in as Panucco will get a 27-second break. Fulton clears the timeline for Minneapolis. 20 to shoot here. Off to Walker. She isn't going to wait. Shot no good.
Man.
And Balderson all the way in. Skip pass to Bonnie Boos. Back out to Balderson. Long shot. Rimming off. Shoemaker has the board. 3 seconds to shoot. She almost could have been fouled over there by Bonilla, or as Rodriguez, on that long shot from half court. That's the way the third quarter will end. Minneapolis with a 15-point lead. We'll be back with fourth quarter here in just a minute.
Bennett Autoplex supports the Minneapolis Lions. At Bennett Autoplex, Salina, you'll find a small-town family atmosphere with great prices on new and used cars, new GMC trucks and SUVs. Serving their customers since 1957, Bennett Autoplex, Salina.
The Minneapolis Junior Senior High School Lionbackers are proud to continue their long-term support of the broadcast to the Lions games. Join them as they support student activities and the teachers of Minneapolis Junior Senior High School. Go Lions, we're with you all the way.
Where do you go when you need groceries? Jeans IGA, of course. Jeans is proud to be a sponsor of Minneapolis sports and hopes that you will encourage your children to be as competitive in the classroom as they are in sports. Jeans IGA, a proud sponsor of today's game.
Farm Bureau's wide range of insurance and financial products help protect what's most important, your family, auto, home, and other possessions. Call your Farm Bureau Financial Services agent in Minneapolis, George Dressy. Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company, Farm Bureau Mutual Insurance Company.
Welcome back.
Yeah. Go ahead.
No, just didn't want any blank earlier.
Mission arrow to Sacred Heart, almost and over and back, just on the inbounds play. Entry pass to Stein. Has it stripped away. Nice job by Steinbrock, Shoemaker, and Page down low. Now Fulton all the way to the baseline. Shot no good.
Oh, Wow.
And Panuco is called for a walk.
I think Fulton walked out of there thinking she had a foul.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say too. So.
Well, I couldn't see either one, but that's the call, and we'll have to go with that. Turnover, Sacred Heart, Minneapolis right back with the possession. Entry pass to Shoemaker over the top, Stein. And that will be...
Three on Stein, so.
Stein's third personal foul. Minneapolis will play it in under our own basket. Fulton out front, it goes to Macy. Page, three-pointer on its way.
It's good. Pretty.
She's hit two of them.
that.
44-26. Kelsey Page with the bomb from outside. Nice defense by Ashlyn Macy, and tight it goes to Stein, and the reach-in foul on Minneapolis on Kelsey Page. That's her third.
Schmidberger wanted a shooting foul. Didn't get it.
Panuco with the ball down the lane she goes. It looked like she tripped, but it was a reach-in foul on Page again.
She gets her second, she gets her fourth one right there, so.
Balderson to play it in. Bonilla. Balderson shot no good. Fulton has the rebound. Right wing Page. Skip pass to Macy. Dribble drive in the paint she goes. Shot rimming off. Page with the rebound. Stick back no good. Gets her own rebound. Shot no good. Gets it again.
Oh, wow. 3 times Kelsey gets it, puts it back up, and finally she gets fouled on the third one, but she'll go to the line for 2, but wow.
I thought the last one was going in, but it rimmed off. She'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2 here.
Panuco with the foul, her third personal.
Page, free throw on its way, no good. Minneapolis has not shot the ball well from the free throw line here tonight. Have we made any?
Not in the second half.
Free throw, no good. Steinbrock has Stein on the arm, and that's the 6th team foul on Minneapolis.
Each team will be in the 1-on-1 from here on.
Bonilla to play it in for Sacred Heart. It's it in to Panuco. Back to Balderson, back to Panuco. They clear the timeline. All the way in she goes. Shot is good. She's pretty active. She's not real graceful, but it works for her. She's got most of Sacred Heart's points here. Skip past Shoemaker, 3-point shot on its way.
Wow.
Misses everything.
That's unusual.
And that's picked up by Panuco. Gets it off to Balderson, and we have a reach-in foul on Macy.
You notice Balderson hasn't fouled since the foul she didn't get in the second quarter there?
Yeah. And she's played quite a bit of the time, too, with
3 fouls.
3 fouls. Laws back in as Stein gets a breather. Balderson to shoot a 1-and-1 here. Free throw, no good. Tipped out there by Laws, but evidently Shoemaker had a hand on it last. It will be Sacred Heart's ball. Tipped on the entry pass by Shoemaker, and Minneapolis picks up that loose ball. Quick hands by Macy. Back to Fulton, lines up a 3 ball. No good. Page comes out of that loose ball, gets it off to Fulton. Shot off the glass is good. Connor Fulton bangs one off the glass. It's in. Now the good defense lets Panuco have the baseline, and Steinbrock right there has the ball and part of the arm on Panuco. that's Allie Steinbrock's 4th personal foul. Panuco right back to the free throw line. 8th team foul on Minneapolis. First free throw on its way. It is good.
Well, my scorebook has been pretty much all Panuco tonight. We'll talk about that later, but
46-29, second throw on its way. It is good. 46-30, Minneapolis with a 16-point lead. Kelsey Page, entry pass to Steinbrock, up and under, shot is good. Allie Steinbrock with a nice move against Laws, as she has 4 fouls. Panuco from the outside, shot no good. Shoemaker with the rebound. And Bonilla has her on the arm, and we're shooting free throws. Shoemaker to the free throw line for a 1-and-1. And we've got our 90% free throw shooter at the stripe here.
83.7.
Still the best one in the lot.
Yeah.
Free throw good. Second throw on its way. It is good also. 50-30, Minneapolis with a 20-point lead. Alderson gets it off to Medea. Looks for some help as Panuco comes to rescue her. Her pass to Balderson's intercepted by Page. Now we have numbers. Bounce pass to Fulton. Shot good. On a nice bounce pass by Shea Shoemaker.
Nice assist, nice finish, and then right there steal.
Nice.
And takes it right into Balderson. Nice job.
The defenders, and Balderson reaches in. Shoemaker right back to the free throw line. Now they call the foul on Bonilla. That's her 3rd.
Boy, I've been trying to get Balderson her 4th foul all night. And
first free throw, rimming in.
Oh, what? No, it wasn't. Oh, that's what I mean. I had a half of an X in my book already.
Second throw, Shoemaker is 4 for 4 from the free throw line, and Minneapolis jumps out to a 24-point lead all of a sudden. Rodriguez in the back court, loses control of it. Shoemaker picks up the loose ball. We have numbers. Now Macy, left-hand shot, good. Nice pass, found Macy on the left-hand side, headed to the basket. And reach-in foul by Macy. We'll put Balderson at the free throw line. We might as well let the clock run now, ladies. And we can get to the...
Not the 30-point lead yet.
Ice cream joint for a Snickers shake. Free throw no good. Shoemaker has the rebound for Minneapolis. 56-30. Page right wing. Skip pass is tipped by Laws. Now a pass down low. Shot is, wow, that was a nice play by Bonilla to get that one off the glass. It's good. Shoemaker, crossover dribble all the way in. Scoop shot good. She's starting to pile up some points now. Panuco clears the timeline. Now triple team by Macy Shoemaker. Now they have Laws at the out backside, misses the easy shot. Page comes out of there with a rebound. Oh, is clobbered by Bonilla and tipped out of bounds as she was slugged. It will be Minneapolis ball. Bonnie Boos and Stein back in for Sacred Heart. Shoemaker back out front to Macy. Set play for Fulton, shot no good. And Rodriguez with the rebound for Sacred Heart. Left wing, long pass to Panuco is intercepted by Fulton. Kicks it back out to Shoemaker. Pass down low to Page. Back to Shoemaker. Dribble drive. And she tries to split the defenders. And Stein, I believe, is whistled with her.
Looks like she might have got one of the
foul.
chops.
Now Laws and Stein both have 4 fouls. Steinbrock has 4 for Minneapolis, along with Page.
Good-sized Minneapolis crowd here tonight.
There is.
Shoemaker to the free throw line to shoot a 1-and-1. She makes the front end of the 1-and-1. And she'll get the second throw. Minneapolis 59, Sacred Heart 32. That one is good also. Shoemaker with what, 6 in a row from the free throw line?
Yes.
60-32. Full timeout taken by Coach Schmidtberger, and we'll take one too. We'll be back with the last 3 minutes and 10 seconds of this contest here in just a minute.
Repair has been a fixture in Minneapolis for some time now. Fixture, get it? Roth Repair can fix, replace, maintain, patch, build, remodel, and mend just about anything. The work is professional and the cost is reasonable. Roth Repair, Minneapolis. Call them today if you need something done right the first time.
Let's make it delicious. Let's make it fast. Let's make it a meal from KT's in downtown Minneapolis. KT's, home of the almost world-famous hamburger. KT's wishes the Lions best wishes during the upcoming season.
Bennington State Bank is proud to sponsor the Minneapolis Lions this season. They're proud to be a part of their great community and strive for excellence in their school curriculum and athletics. Bennington State Bank, your trusted hometown bank, with offices in Bennington, Minneapolis, Salina, and Wamego. Member FDIC.
Welcome back, everybody. We're at Sacred Heart Gymnasium, Salina, Kansas. Minneapolis Lady Lions with a 60-32 lead here. Balderson has the ball for Sacred Heart. Right wing, Bonnie Booz. Out front to Balderson. And that pass is intercepted by Shoemaker. She'll have a layup. Yes.
Now the clock to run. 62-32.
30-point lead, and we ought to have a clock that doesn't stop now. Walker with a good defense. Get the ball down low to Kate Stein, and she has a shot that's up and in.
For the second time this year, the Lions have scored at least 61 points on the Knights.
Long shot by Kylie Gregg. It's a three-pointer. They're going to get the clock stopped to get some substitutes in, but no, timeout is the call. Minneapolis 65, Sacred Heart 34. Kylie Gregg rings up a three-pointer from the left elbow, and Minneapolis all of a sudden with a 31-point lead.
And we only need 2 more points to score the most points the Lady Lions have ever scored against the Knights.
Wow.
Eagle Communications, home of ECTV, high-speed internet, 910 KINA News Talk, and 99 KG Country is a proud sponsor of Lions sports coverage. Listen to live broadcast on 910KINA.com or on your local Eagle Cable, Channel 8.
Todd and Shelley Wilson and Wilson Shields Funeral Home offer affordability and dignity. They know that the Minneapolis Lions will have a great season and want to wish them the best. Wilson Shields Funeral Home, our family serving your family.
Quite a structure here, Scott, isn't it? With the wood rafters that are about 3.5 foot deep and 14, 15 inches thick, laminated. Interesting structure. Bonnie Booz out front to Panucco. Shot no good. It was a long two. Looked like she had a foot on the line. Padilla has the rebound, or Rodriguez does. Gets it off to Balderson. Back to Rodriguez. Entry pass to Stein is intercepted by Danae Line, but she is called with the reach-in foul.
Today, and for the first time tonight, is...
Clock is running.
Good. 65-34. Kate Stein at the free throw line to shoot 2. Minneapolis over the limit. They're in the double bonus. Free throw rimming in.
as they clear their bench. The Knights do. Get in number 15 Pinkel as well as Gielan. Second throw is up and good.
It's good. 65-36. Walker in the backcourt. Looks for some help, but goes ahead and clears the timeline, gets it off the Dene line, and it goes out of bounds to Sacred Heart. Bonilla to play it in. And the clock is running, as Dale mentioned. Minneapolis tight man-to-man defense. Bragg all over Bonilla. Entry pass is tipped out of there by Baker. And Crossan comes out of it with the ball, stops, pops, no good. And she tries to get that rebound and tips it out of bounds to Sacred Heart. 20 seconds left in this contest. Minneapolis, a little slow start in the first quarter, but after that, they've never looked back. That was backcourt, and a good call by the ref. On the other side, saw the toe go over the line. That's going to do it. Minneapolis victorious here, 65-36 here in Sacred Heart High School. We'll be back with some point totals and the boys' action here in a few minutes.
To Sacred Heart High School, Salina, Kansas, as Minneapolis Lady Lions come away with the 65-36 victory over the Sacred Heart Knights. Run through some stats real quick as Minneapolis Lady Lions do a much better job. Well, actually, I feel like they played good in quarters, Dale. The second and the fourth quarter, they did a great job. Third quarter, pretty weak. First quarter was okay, but came out with a lot more intensity in the second and fourth quarter. So runs through some stats real quick for the Sacred Heart Knights as Bonilla with 2, Boos with 2, Amanda Laws with 4, Stein with 8, and Cynthia Panuco with 20. So Panuco hurt us for 20 points tonight. A lot of those coming from the free throw line. 15 turnovers in the first half, 12 turnovers in the second half, as they go 5 for 8 from the free throw line in the second half, so they end up going 12 for 18. Not too bad. Most of those coming from Cynthia Panuco. For the Minneapolis Lady Lions, they score 11 points in the first quarter, 23 in the second, 7 in the third, and 24 in the fourth quarter, as they end up with 65 points. Scoring-wise for the Lady Lions, Ashlyn Macy with 4, Bailey Walker with 5, Kelsey Page with 6, Riley Baker with 2, Allie Steinbach with 4, 6 by Kelsey Page, 8 by Kylie Gregg, 12 by Connor Fulton, and 16 by Shay Shoemaker. 6 for 6 from the free throw line for Shay in the fourth quarter. That's what gave her points. Actually only had 4 points in the first half. Lady Lions did a better job of controlling the ball. 6 turnovers in the first half, 5 in the second half, totally unofficial there. But free throw line, not very good tonight. 5 for 7 in the first half, wasn't bad. 6 of 12 in the second half, as they end up going 11 for 19 from the line tonight.
And I misread my stats a little while ago. Actually, the most points Minneapolis has ever scored against Sacred Heart is the first game between the two squads back in 1976. Beat them 70-26. However, it's been till this season since Minneapolis has scored 60 points against Sacred Heart, at least 60, and we've done that twice. So it's been a long time since we scored that many points against the Lady Knights. As the Lions now go to 14-1 and 8-0 in the league, and we have a very tough game.
7-1 in the league. 7-1 league, right?
I'm sorry, yeah, 7-1. And a very, very tough game coming up next Monday at Claflin against the Lady.
Tuesday or Monday?
Next Tuesday.
Tuesday, okay.
Lady Wildcats.
Yeah. So Lady Lions come away with the victory 65-36 tonight, as Minneapolis, as Dale said, improves to a good record right there, and they end up with the victory tonight. So 65-36 is your final as Minneapolis hustles out. And I was telling Dale before you got back on the mic, Mike, I felt like the second and the fourth quarters was the Lady Lions, but I felt like the first and the third we just did not play very well.
Yeah, I didn't think they had intensity just to start. Sacred Heart did a pretty good job. Coach Schmidtberger got them to get the ball down low on the low block, and so they started scoring some points. Minneapolis kind of woke up there in the second quarter and started a little more pressure on the defensive end. They created a few turnovers, but for the most part, just not shooting the ball real well from the outside until Page hits a couple of threes later on. And for the most part, all of our points are in the paint and down on the low block.
Yeah, a total of 4 3-pointers for the night as Greg hits 1, Page hits 2, and Walker hits 1 for the Lady Lions. So Minneapolis comes away with the victory tonight, 65-36. Guys, I don't know if we're going to get Coach.
I don't think so.
So let's go ahead and take a break, and we'll get ready for the boys' game. We'll be off the air. Don't forget, if you're listening on the internet,